Post-scarcity just means post, after scarcity. Scarcity meaning not having enough of something. So, for example, diamonds are at this moment in time valuable because there's not many of them in comparison to pebbles on the street. Their market value is increased. And when machines, like they are already doing with shoe factories and car factories, when they take over the labor process, the concept of labor for income becomes obsolete. And also market value is another concept that becomes obsolete. Because when you have an abundance of something that a machine is bringing to you, then its market value is not under the same constraints of incentivized scarcity. Companies depend on their products to be scarce and in demand for the price to be increased. So an intelligent transition into a more enlightened state of being and society would be a society that gives humans the ability to have more freedom in their lives when technology replaces human labor. Right now there's a water shortage in California, and a simple solution to this would be people putting money together, or the government putting money into solar-powered desalination plants that take seawater and put it through a system of reverse osmosis, which gets rid of all the salt water and all the pollution and the toxins, just makes it into pure water. People don't think like that. They just think, oh, there's a water shortage, what are we going to do? Without realizing there's so much salt water around that they could potentially drink. If you look on Wikipedia, the most profitable companies in the world are oil companies. And they are playing the scarcity routine to make profits. For example, solar panels are now cheaper to produce than the extraction of and transport of oil. And therefore, the question is, why aren't we investing only in solar panels? Well, the reason is because it's more profitable. Instead of you just having a super efficient solar panel on your roof that would power everything. So they're using the idea of energy scarcity to sell energy to you. In the same way, pharmaceutical companies depend on the scarcity of your health. Therefore, if you're ill, you're sick, whether it's from diabetes or depression or whatever it could be, they profit from your sickness. And you can't really point the finger at pharmaceutical companies because they're just another company functioning in capitalism. And the best way you can overcome all of this is to say, look, what's the root cause of this deception and incentivized scarcity? And the answer is that we glorify scarcity. We could have energy abundance, we could have water abundance, we could have food abundance. Nobody would have to pay for energy or water or food. So you have to ask the question, what do people work for? What's their biggest motivation to work? To sum it up, post-scarcity is when automation technology provides resources for society. Labor for income and market value become obsolete concepts. And also, using technology and logic beyond the constraints of money and ego to end incentivized scarcity is the next phase of our enlightenment.